Why is it hard to quantify economic equilibrium disruptions? Imagine trying to catch a moving target in a busy marketplace. That's what measuring disruptions to economic equilibrium feels like. It's a tricky task because equilibrium itself is a complex idea. It's not just one fixed point but can be many different outcomes depending on what people believe and how they act. When something changes in the economy, it might shift from one equilibrium to another. But predicting exactly how or when that will happen is not simple. One reason it's so hard is because there can be more than one equilibrium that fits the current economic fundamentals. Different groups of people might believe different things about the future, and those beliefs can make the economy settle into different states. Sometimes these beliefs are based on tiny signals or rumors, which makes it even harder to tell what will happen next. Because beliefs are not easy to see or measure directly, figuring out how they cause disruptions is a real challenge. Another factor is that economies are made up of many different kinds of agents. Some are consumers, some are businesses, and others are governments. Each has their own preferences, constraints, and information. Traditional models often assume everyone is the same and makes decisions perfectly. But in real life, people have limited information and make decisions based on what they know. This heterogeneity makes it tough to create a single model that can accurately measure how shocks disturb the system. The technical side adds to the difficulty. Finding the equilibrium involves solving complex equations that describe how all markets and agents interact at the same time. These equations are often nonlinear and change over time. Solving them requires advanced math and computer models, which can be very demanding. When you include real-world features like incomplete markets or policy changes, the complexity increases even more. This makes precise measurement of disruptions very hard. Equilibrium models usually assume the economy will settle into a steady state eventually. But in reality, economies are always adjusting. When a shock occurs, the economy moves from one state to another, and this transition can take time. Understanding this movement, including how fast it happens and the path it takes, adds another layer of difficulty. Without knowing the exact process, it's hard to quantify how big or lasting a disruption might be. Because of all these reasons, economists often rely on models that give them general ideas rather than exact numbers. Some use agent-based models that simulate individual behaviors and interactions without forcing the economy into a fixed equilibrium right away. These models can show how disruptions unfold over time but are also complex and requiring lots of computing power. In the end, measuring how shocks disturb economic equilibrium is tough because of the many possible outcomes, the unseen beliefs of agents, the diversity of decision-makers, and the technical hurdles in solving these models. All these factors make it difficult to pin down precise numbers or predictions about how the economy will respond to disruptions.